What's up, y'all niggas?
Go to one.
Yo, what's y'all?
Okay, Coach, they indeed love their football.
Oh, this
here in
one's
upstate
HI.
New York as you look inside
what's up? We on Call of Duty tonight or what?
Orchard Park. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. This one fielded at the 5. And an alley to run. That he's into
Let's
the
go,
clear.
baby. Way to start. Yes, sir, on the kickoff. Opening kickoff.
He
Damn,
goes
take it to the
95
crib like
yards
that.
to the house on the kick return as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
They run with a former Jaguar. It's T.J. Yeldon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Boogie, what's up? That shit not even popping up.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And now it's 2nd down.
The first time I saw Marcus Peters was in a practice session when he was at the University of Washington. I literally was watching someone else, and my eyes kept going to him. I thought he played the corner position with extreme intelligence, even as an undergrad there.
What year was it?
It would have been his sophomore year at Washington, and he's carried over those same playmaking skills to the NFL. And we just saw him knock one away.
Well, you got a superstar over there, so.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Diggs has it. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's taken.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches.
Yeah, that's why it's 320, but it worked out because that's my birthday.
Focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Check me out,
that
man.
last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On play action, Allen over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Now that's a great play defensively, and one thing we do know, both of the corners are going to face a lot of action in this game. The way that offense likes to fling it around.
The safeties, they better be ready to be engaged as well. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. So the shotgun snap.
I think I'm going to try this. Hold it.
Backfield, it's T.J. Yeldon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
Check back 21. Too little, he's coming. We got double. Hey, hold on. Shut down. Motion. Check. Shift.
Allen now on first down. And he
Let's
fires
go.
one that's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Jalen Mills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First
Yeah, I was there the whole way.
drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
5-9.
To throw, it's Wentz. Boy, stays up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Damn near.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous.
I know.
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a
I never
lot the
Carson
last couple
throwing
of
targets,
games.
throwing people off and shit. On YouTube. That's my username.
Now Wentz on third down.
I throw it right back.
Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike.
That's not my username?
And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Nah, it was taken.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see
Yeah, you
what
did.
I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game
Where
film
about to
up
go?
here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So I'll leave
back
it
out.
at
I'm gonna
7
join it.
now as they kick it away.
This nigga.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the
Man,
25.
why you wait so long,
Couple extra
nigga?
yards up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Nah, I was just making a change. Damn, I can't believe I'm through that pick six.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Yeah, come on.
Man, 5-7.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick six.
I just threw a fucking
Looking
another
for
one.
Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they're going to be set up in the red zone
I ain't going
right around the
to that one,
17-yard line. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield.
No, I know.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Say.
Yeah, I'm about to back out too.
Alert.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. And he is into the end zone
Good
for a
play.
Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley, his 4th touchdown on the year.
I don't know, bro.
Taken the
Fuck.
lead. Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 14-7.
Man, it's still the first quarter, though. It's a wild first quarter.
Send this one away following the score.
Hey, did y'all change
This will
y'all
be
offense
fielded at the
when y'all be
6.
shooting niggas? So like the aim assist?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I'm trying to figure out how to make my aiming 10 times better. Nah, nigga, nah. I was watching TikTok earlier and some guy was
The
walking
Eagles
everybody through the
offense
steps.
set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football.
forgot
2
that nigga
drives,
did
2
that shit.
turnovers to this point.
Yeah, you did.
Exactly right, doctor.
Yeah.
Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're
Nigga, that should be hella funny though,
I
nigga.
like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Jerry
Yeah.
Hughes on the
Yeah,
stop.
my
TikTok
brother,
famous,
yeah,
nigga.
my brother made one that got hella views.
success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I can't believe you let you play. I can't believe you. 49.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Actually, I'm going to just join up on that.
Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing in the line of scrimmage.
Hey, focus, fuck.
Hey, what else say my name is?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, from what you did before, because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and make some adjustments.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now T.J. Yeldon. Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Sunday. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Not today, you want? Not today. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Yeah, half.
From the gun, it's Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and set up shop at the 33-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Wentz. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Wentz's throw taken in by Sanders. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of it.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good with a PAT. And we've got a tie game here.
Who the fuck is that? Hey, look at your finger working hella fast, nigga.
Nigga, that was me.
Who's that? Oh, Mac.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score.
And did that nigga die instantly?
Again at 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
You guys want to do this recon?
Was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it.
Check. Grab it.
Draw play. This is Yeldon. From the 25, they work this to the 29. Gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, Haywood.
Yep.
53's the mic. 53.
Hey, you guys press up that side. We're going to press up this way.
All day.
Throwing his Allen on 3rd. And that's complete to Croft.
That one?
15 yards
Fuck.
out of Buffalo first. Bills are certainly happy to have a healthy Tyler Croft. Remember, he had a season-ending foot injury last year with the Bengals in Week 5. So the Bills get him, and he re-injures that same foot in May in OTAs, but out there now and says he's feeling pretty good. A first down carry now for Yeldon.
This is you. It's one-on-one.
Just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Shoot.
Only got 1.
Now it's Yeldon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not even finna cap, nigga. This little aimbot shit, this shit
getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That's good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Allen now looks to throw. Then he finds Beasley complete. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
No, I'm straight.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Mike 21, all 52. Switch up.
They only got 20 bullets.
Hey, Team 6.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the
Let me find
football
out you got a
and
body.
bring it
I was
into
about
his
to
body.
say, okay.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, all body.
Nah.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
Me? I'm just fucking around.
You draw corkers.
Trying to catch bodies. Let me find out who's scared.
Operating from the gun.
Oh my God, bro.
Good play. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Hey, somebody over here
Yeah,
shooting.
that nigga threw that shit hella low.
He's crashing.
They go back to the ground now with Yeldon. And
Yeah,
down
that nigga
inside
tried to
the
get in the
15,
end zone.
shy of the 10. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Number 53,
They keep it with Yeldon on first down, and he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football, but these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball,
Down the backside, you want to go get him?
you often control the game.
It's only 2 of
And he
them.
will maneuver his way down to about the
You guys want to go
7.
hit the bounty real
Just
quick?
a 1-yard
What's
pickup
the team right
there.
here?
It's going to make it
Right
third
here,
down
right
at 6.
Is he on top of the building or what?
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Hey, give me. Give me right there.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
This shit's good kill.
This just a 24-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we've hit halftime.
Damn, I
Just
threw
a
a
field
pick
goal
6.
separating
Fuck, this
these
should be
two teams at the
10-14 right
break.
now, bro.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is
Hey, where y'all going? Oh, it's a
It's
loadout.
a very short kick, taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Oh, hey, on me. Come on.
Yeah.
Nah, he like over here somewhere. Oh, he's shooting at me.
Down one.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
That's some bullshit, bro. I told my defense to play back and still got beat.
Stephon Diggs, his 4th
Oh,
touchdown
got
of
me
the
fucked.
year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Where y'all at?
Now Hausch can
Damn,
attack
we about to
on
pick
the
him up.
extra point.
You right here, right behind this little brick wall. There's 2 of them right here. Oh, y'all. Fuck.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Oh my God, bro. Somebody come get me.
Damn, I'm hella mad I just died on that Fugazi shit.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Fuck. Seen this weak nigga too. Damn, bruh.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Right when I was about to throw my flash too. See, I swear, listening to the Boogie always
throwing now is Wentz.
It's crazy. It never
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
I just talked to you.
But he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
That's why Carson Wentz want to be on my team.
Hey, Boogie, bro, switch your aiming, bro. That shit help. You probably get way more kills.
First down is Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there.
Just try it once, and if you don't fuck with it, just put it back to normal.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it.
Yeah, so like when you lock onto somebody, you like slow down your swing.
On second down, here's Yeldon, and he is met quickly
so you put,
in the backfield.
You push start, and go to your controller. Go down to aim response curve type.
Exactly what this defense needs
put it
here
to
in the second
dynamic.
half to give it a little spark.
And go down to weapon, aim assist, put it to focus.
Talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the run, it's Yeldon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up.
Trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy. Stand up and stop him. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
I just hit him out the air.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, I'm going to make it. That boy really got dropped out.
They'll go again with Sanders. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Go to that purple mark.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
It's hella niggas here.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Grade 15, grade 15. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. 58's the mic. Rip right. 58.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Allen to throw. From the gun, he'll throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run it from the gun with Yeldon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Yeldon. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. T.J. Yeldon. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. T.J. Yeldon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Yeah.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2. Right? Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Oh, you're right here. He in his house. Oh, you pulling out.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 49 to Mike, 149.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line.
Yeah,
it's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Somebody up here, though.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to
mechanics, Boogie, bro, if you can, bring some ammo.
Of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked up by the
linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Nigga, I threw 6 over the middle into zone coverage. That's crazy.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it. Went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's T.J. Yeldon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Down somebody right here. Weak nigga. He just hopped out the window.
They're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Switch.
He just hopped out.
Again, it's Yeldon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity, usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
But you got some extra shield?
Matchbox lights. Half 85.
Hey, somebody on the loadout?
First down, they're going to throw without.
Mac, you need some shield?
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
Some bullshit, bro.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant, quick out,
just threw a flashback
they
right
consider
here.
safe.
Allen now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10.
Where?
Shotgun handoff.
Oh, right side here.
Malik Jackson there to make the stop. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll run it again with Yeldon.
Bro, this is some bull. What the fuck? These angles shit.
That looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well.
That nigga's like an 80-something.
So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
I'm down here with Matt.
Patrick DeMarco now from the 4. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tone.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. T.J. Yeldon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Hauschka with the extra point. And pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Oh, my gosh.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Nah, it wasn't just one dude.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yes,
Jerry
sir.
Hughes in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I damn near should have. That nigga ran out of ammo.
GG's.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back. Offense, you think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Somebody.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz.
Why the nigga didn't throw it up, bro? What the fuck?
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the
nigga
Bills
don't
are going to
bother
take
like
over
I
in
don't
excellent field position.
Hold on.
50 pound 80. Check 53. Go, go, go. Check. Check.
What happened? Oh, these niggas just hopped out.
This is Yeldon. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
I got it. It's looking like one of those wins you be having, nigga.
From 19 yards out. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I'm getting dropped the fuck off. This nigga down there beat you, Matt.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Facts.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
Damn.
This one fielded at the 5.
Fuck.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Run the rest of this clock out. This nigga ain't getting no more interceptions.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And forget about finding a way. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
Check your field. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Let me find out I wasted 4,500.
Another run with Sanders. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
What up?
Here we go. 20. 49. All right, T, let's turn. All right, T.
Is that boom gang right there or what?
Let me see this nigga in the Super Bowl.
They'll run with a former
damn, bro.
Corey Clement.
That nigga got some good ass linebackers
here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
So for